The hype heading into the Paris Olympics was at an all-time high for Simone Biles, hoping for redemption after pulling out of most of the events in Tokyo. And the superstar gymnast lived up to all of it. She won 3 gold medals, tying swimmer Torri Huske and sprinter Gabby Thomas for the most for Team USA in all-around, team all-around, and vault. Biles also won silver in floor, extending her American Olympic gymnast record to 11 total medals. In winning the individual all-around, she became the first woman to win an individual Olympic gymnastics event twice in non-consecutive games. Biles, of course, won in Rio in 2016, but withdrew from the competition in Tokyo with mental health struggles. Simone scored 59.131, nearly 1.2 points more than Brazil's Rebecca Andrade, and recorded the highest scores in 3 of the 4 events. In vault, she won with a combined score of 15.3. Simone scored a massive 15.7 with the Yurchenko double pike, which has become known as the Biles 2, and is the only woman to complete the skill in a world competition. Biles led her team to gold in a dominating performance. The team earned a total score of 171.296, nearly 6 full points ahead of Italy. Biles, Suni Lee, Jade Carey, Jordan Childs, and reserve Hesley Rivera earned the highest score on all 4 apparatuses. The Olympic gold is America's 4th all-time in women's gymnastics. Team USA won silver in Tokyo and has earned a spot on the podium in every Summer Games since 1988. In floor, Biles, who was dealing with a calf injury, had never lost at a major international competition. She stepped out of bounds twice, but a spectacular routine still earned 14.133, just .033 behind Andrade. Another GOAT, Tom Brady, was in the audience to watch the action. Earlier in the day, Biles slipped and fell off the beam, missing her opportunity to add to the bronzes she won in that event in Rio and Tokyo. Swimmer Katie Ledecky added 4 medals in Paris to become the most decorated U.S. women's Olympian of all time. She won the women's 800-meter freestyle, making Olympic history as the first woman to win the same event 4 times. The win is also Ledecky's 9th gold medal, equaling the all-time women's record shared with Soviet Union gymnast Larissa Latinina, and her 14th Olympic medal overall. Ledecky's 8 minutes 11.04 seconds edged out Ariana Titmus by more than a second. The 27-year-old became the first woman, but 7th Olympian to win 4 golds in the same event, joining skeet shooter Vincent Hancock, who won his 4th hours before Ledecky, Michael Phelps, Carl Lewis, American discus thrower Al Order, Danish sailor Paul Elstrom, and Cuban Greco-Roman wrestler Mijain Lopez. Ledecky also defended her Olympic crown in the 1500-meter freestyle, winning by a remarkable 10.33 seconds. The swimming legend broke her own Olympic record set in Tokyo by 5.33 seconds, with a time of 15:30.02. Ledecky has not lost in the 1500-meter freestyle since junior high school. She's held the world record for 11 years and owns the 20 fastest times in the event. Ledecky was also voted by her peers to be a flag bearer in the closing ceremony. Ledecky got the news in a FaceTime with fellow swimmer Bobby Fink, and then got some tips from opening ceremony co-flag bearer LeBron James. Speaking of, Team USA won men's basketball its 17th gold medal in the event and 5th in a row. France and Victor Wembanyama's game-high 26 brought the game to within 3 with 2:57 on the clock, but Steph Curry once again took over. The Warriors guard had 12 of his 24 points in the final 3 minutes, including a deep 3 with 1:18 left to secure the 98-87 win. LeBron James, who had 14 points, was named tournament MVP and became the first American men's basketball player to win gold in 3 different decades. Kevin Durant, who had 15, became the first Team USA hooper to win 4 gold medals. Devin Booker, who also had 15, was called the unsung MVP by Coach Steve Kerr. Tyrese Halliburton, meanwhile, posted a selfie with his medal and an incredible caption: "When you ain't do nothing on the group project and still get an A." Meanwhile, the women's basketball team also won gold in a 67-66 nail-biter against France. It's the 61st consecutive win for the team and 8th consecutive gold medal. The team has not lost a game since losing to a unified Soviet Union team in the Barcelona semifinals in 1992. Only 3 members of this team were even alive. Brianna Stewart and Brittany Griner became the 8th and 9th women to score more than 200 points all time for Team USA. Sydney McLaughlin-Lavrone won the gold in the 400-meter hurdles, lowering her own world record for the 6th time by 0.28 seconds. McLaughlin-Lavrone's win is the first time a hurdler has won the event in consecutive Olympics. Sydney finished in 50.37 seconds, 1.5 seconds faster than teammate Anna Cockrell, who ran a personal best of 51.87 to win silver. McLaughlin-Lavrone's remarkable 400-meter hurdles time is faster than 16 of the 24 women who competed the previous night in the 400 semifinals without the 10 hurdles. She last lost a 400-meter hurdles race in July 2019, a streak of 25 consecutive races. Wrestler Amit Elor won gold in the 68 kilograms in one of the most dominant Olympic performances in Paris among all sports. Elor is the back-to-back world champion at 72 kilograms, but the Olympics have fewer weight classes, so she dropped 8 pounds. Because the 20-year-old wrestling phenom was unseeded at 68, she faced the top seed in the first round. She won 10-2. In the semifinal, she beat North Korea's Sol Gun-pak by mercy rule. For gold, she beat Miriam Zmanazarova 3-0, becoming the youngest U.S. wrestler to ever win gold. Elor hails from Walnut Creek, California, the daughter of Israeli immigrants, discovered wrestling through her brothers and wrestled against boys in the beginning. Amit has lost only once in 2019. Born on January 1st, 2004, Elor missed the age cutoff for the 2020 Olympic trials by 1 day. Elor's aggregated score in her last 37 matches is 322-16. Cuban wrestler Mijain Lopez made Olympic history, becoming the first athlete ever to win 5 consecutive gold medals in the same event. Lopez defeated Chile's Yasmani Acosta 6-0 in the 130-kilogram final in Greco-Roman wrestling. After winning and hugging his coaches, the undefeated Olympian walked to the center of the mat, removed his shoes, and left them, the international symbol for a wrestler's retirement. Nicknamed El Terrible for his imposing figure, Lopez won his first Olympic gold medal at the 2008 Games in Beijing when he was 25 years old. He won his 5th just a few weeks shy of his 42nd birthday. Shockingly, Lopez did not compete at all between his Tokyo gold and this one. Dutch speed skater Irene Wust won individual golds in 5 straight Olympics, but different events. Vincent Hancock made Olympic history winning gold in men's skeet shooting. Hancock hit 58 clays in the final, one more than his teammate and training partner Connor Prince, who won the silver. Vincent became the 6th Olympian to win 4 golds in the same event. Hancock is the only one of those Olympic stars to achieve the feat in 5 different games rather than 4 consecutive. The 35-year-old Florida native began shooting competitively at age 11 and won the first of 7 world titles in 2005 at age 16. That summer, the Army recruited Hancock to its marksmanship unit, and he ultimately became a sergeant and still assists as a civilian instructor. In qualifiers, Hancock won a perfect 75 for 75. Cyclist Kristen Faulkner won in road cycling and women's cycling team pursuit, becoming only the 3rd woman to earn golds in 2 different sports at a single Olympics. Faulkner only took up cycling recently and started with it as a hobby. The Netherlands' Leontine Zilliard van Moorsel did it in the same 2 events in 2000, while Czechia's Esther Ledecky won alpine skiing and snowboarding in 2018. It was Team USA's first ever gold in the women's cycling team pursuit. And finally, Sifan Hassan won the women's marathon after winning bronze in the 5,000 and 10,000 meters, becoming the first woman in Olympic history to medal in all 3. In Tokyo, she won the 10,000 and 5,000 and took bronze in the 1,500, already an unprecedented Olympic distance treble. The 31-year-old raced 41 total miles in Paris.